Hello. So, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about how we rely on others to tell us how to be healthy. You know, um, for years and years, we've all relied on doctors. We go to a doctor to tell us what's healthy and what's not. And I have found over the years and with my experience that I really know more about what works in my body than most doctors do. Um, Mind you, I have found people that work in the industry that can understand blood tests and stuff differently than I can. But I've also found that a lot of the blood tests, they keep changing the way they read the numbers. So they change them to fit, what society is like. When people were, there's a lot more obese people now. And I mean, you can notice it when you try to order clothes because all the sizes have shifted. They used to have sizes. I remember, trying to buy clothes and there were sizes that were just, I mean, they were too small. And now it's like I wear a size extra small in almost everything. And I'm not, I mean, I'm small, but I'm not tiny. There's a lot of women that are smaller and men that are smaller than me. And and yet I think about how do they even find clothes? Because it's just so difficult now. Um, but that being said, you know, I have found in my experience, that so much what a doctor tells you, um, they don't necessarily have the knowledge for what we need nowadays. And one of the things that really helps you to find a balance and to heal it fully in your body is to determine what are the best things for what's the best diet for yourself. And medical doctors get zero zero knowledge on diet and nutrition. So, to ask a doctor how you should eat and what vitamins you should take is really an oxymoron because it's like, they know as much as you do. You probably know better. And what I found is that when I go within, I take the time, I go into stillness, I go into my own body and I listen. I listen to my instincts. I listen to my voice that tells me that's really good, that's not good. In fact, recently in this last year, I have literally allowed my body to tell me what I want to eat anymore and what I don't. And I've literally gradually released a lot of foods that are just not very good for me. And I eat very clean now. And I don't eat a lot of different food. I eat nothing processed. I only eat fresh food and raw food. Um, and I feel healthier and better for it. But I've allowed my body to guide me to it. I didn't say, I'm not going to eat that because that's bad for me and I'm going to stop that. I have literally allowed my body to sort of start to say, I don't really want that anymore. I want this. And that way it's not difficult. That way it's not like cutting something out of your diet and then going, God, it's really hard not to eat that. I don't even think that way at all. I have no struggles with it at all because I allowed my inner voice to guide me to what I should do. And I think the point I'm trying to make here is that we have a tendency to ask others, go to a doctor, see what's the latest thing to eat. There's all these different diets, eat only meat, eat only this, eat only that, do this, do that. And you really have to look at your body and what works for you. I mean, I don't eat meat. I just have gradually, I've never really been a big meat eater. And I've never been really big on eating a lot of meat, but I have eaten meat and I've eaten fish and I've just gotten to a place where it doesn't work in my body anymore. It's not part of what works for me. And I haven't done it now for several years. And, I think each person has to determine what is right for them and what is wrong. I'm not going to sit here and tell you you're bad if you eat meat, because each person has to figure out what's right for them. Yes, I have a difficulty looking at animals and thinking I'm eating them. It just doesn't work for me anymore. I'm so close to animals, and it's just one of those things I can't do. But I'm not going to put somebody else down for doing it. That's something that they're choosing, and they have to find their way through it and to it. I don't think it's really super healthy for your body either. I think it tends to clog your body, and if you think about it, you're eating dead meat. You're eating dead meat, and you're putting something dead inside of you. So, food for thought. Anyway, but I really think the point is we need to start really listening to our own wisdom. We have this ability, this magic, this, we are so wise, but we don't tap into it and we don't rely on it. We're afraid to really trust ourselves and our own wisdom. So we're constantly looking outside for that person knows more, and that one's gone to school, and that one's done this. And it's not true. You're the one that inhabits your body. And if you think about it, you are the best person to know what is best for you. So I just wanted to share that little tidbit with you. And I hope you all have a good night.